Turners was established around 1967. It has estimated $400 million turnover, 350 staff and 16 branches nationwide. The car industry since 2007 has changed quite a bit. Changes have been in some of the legislation that have come through that have impacted the car industry. And there's also, I guess, the online arena that is changing our business all the time. We were looking more than just developing a website. We were actually looking for a partner who could help us out in aligning our IT strategies and the product space with our business and actually take us to that next level. Genii became involved when we initially developed our first interactive website, but since then I guess they've taken a more of a partnership role rather than a supply role. We absolutely had to increase the amount of information that we had about the vehicles that we had, but we also had to provide other industry-related information. And really, with the platform that we had previously, that was going to be difficult and very expensive. The wish list was to have a very flexible site, where we could change very quickly, where we could go to market with new products.
Genii met with the Turners exec a number of times, and through that we really gained an understanding of where they were going as a business and what they needed to do, what their pressures were. It became obvious that we needed to look at a more holistic level. So rather than simply providing the website that they needed immediately, we started looking at what they were going to need in the 3 to 5 year term using a framework called PSI, or Planning for Strategic Investment. Planning for Strategic Investment is a modelling exercise that we use that gets us an understanding of how a business is structured and what systems are in place. It was very much a case of looking at the overall solution stack and trying to find something that would be a best fit for them going forward. The overall solution that we proposed for Turners involves a number of key technologies. Microsoft SharePoint powers the website, and Microsoft BizTalk is what is used to govern the flow of information between the website and Turners' internal systems.
Welcome to Turners Live.
One of the biggest changes for us was to actually start broadcasting our auctions live. The growth in the online space, when we first implemented it in the first 12 months, it was sitting around 5%. Since then it has grown to around 20 to 25% of the sales are actually taking place online.
The solution that Turners have in place now is a great core that decreases their costs in terms of maintaining content. It increases the amount of revenue they get from the site because of increased inventory levels, but it also provides additional revenue streams currently, and there are a number of initiatives underway to increase those even further.
The technology that we have put in place is going to also enable us to offer other much smarter products to our vendors, where they can actually start maybe listing their vehicles in the future. We can share data, sales, stock. So there's been a lot of efficiency gains, but also lots of flexibility too. The role that Genii has played is not just around the technology or giving us a development resource, but also playing an advisory role. The value that we have got out of this experience is that Genii has been there the whole time. They have supported the product, they have stood behind the service they provide, and that I think is extremely valuable.